Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2, The Final Mix. I'm Nye. You may see a slight difference in video quality. I'm going to be testing in this video to see if I can stop some of those weird visual errors we've been seeing in the past couple of episodes. I think I'm just putting down a little bit too much quality. I was running 1080p earlier, and I think that may have been a little bit too much for my computer to handle. So we're going to see about going down to 720, and hopefully it's going to stream right. Depending on how this actually comes out, we'll kind of go from there. So we're going to see what happens. So I have been a very, very busy person over the course of the past day and a half or so, working to level up all of our forms, except for Master. I'll talk about that in a second. And also get the summons leveled up. And there's a reason. Realistically, unless I'm farming, we're never going to level these all the way up. It really just doesn't happen. I've played through Kingdom Hearts to a number of times and never completely leveled things up on their own. It just doesn't happen. You're talking such high level caps that you really have to farm for it. So it never really happened. So I went ahead and leveled up everything. And so I'm going to spend a couple minutes just showing you guys exactly where I leveled them up. Master is the exception. Again, we'll talk about that in a second. So first of all, we should talk about abilities because we have new ones. So again, been a very busy person. We got a lot of stuff done, and so I want to show you what we got. So first of all, auto limit, because we did level up the limit form. Again, I'm never going to be using it. We have also unlocked high jump version 2, which allows me to jump even higher than normal. We won't get version 3 for some time. We also have unlocked Quick Run version 2, which allows us a lot of very quick movement on the ground. I'll demonstrate both of those. We unlocked Dodge Roll, which I don't think these two work together. We're going to figure out what happens. An aerial dodge is basically just a double jump. But we also unlocked an additional combo plus into air combo plus. So additional combos in air on the ground. Not finishers, just combos. We also unlocked the summon boost, which increases the amount of time summons will stay. I'll probably have that on from here on out. We unlocked additional draws, but more importantly, we unlocked an additional Lucky Lucky, which I want. So we're going to be doing that. Also, MP Rage and MP Haste. So, actually, I don't really care too much about the summon boost. I'll be honest. Drive boost I do care about. We're going to go ahead and throw Lucky Lucky on here. So again, Lucky Lucky increases my chance of getting additional rare items. It's very, very important to me. Limit form actually give this to you now, which is kind of interesting. I don't know where I got the extra draws, though. Something gave them to me. I don't know. MP Rage says that when I take damage, I get MP back. So very, very important there. MP Haste says it increases the speed. I get MP back. So you know how I told you guys that we're going to end up needing all of that AP? Yeah, we actually need all of that AP. We also got a lot of items from when I was farming. I'll show you why and where. We're going to go ahead and use all of that. But so just a lot of things happened. Not very many level ups, to be honest with you. I think we leveled up 2 or 3 times. That's about it. Nothing amazingly big. But we did level up a couple times. So that did definitely happen. And I learned a little bit more about how limit form works. So, let's talk about leveling things up and where I'd recommend to do it. And we're going to start actually right here. There's a reason I'm in the Cave of Wonders. We'll go ahead and dismiss him. And the first place I would go is actually the treasure room. Inside the treasure room, now this is something you guys didn't get to see on camera, but believe me, I'll have to do it again anyways. Also, first of all, let's go talk about... So that's our dash. I think dodge roll, you'll see in combat. There's the dodge roll, though. But the dash is going to make us move so much faster. It's so nice. And double jump. So that's the big jump, double jump. So now we can grab all those puzzle pieces, or at least a great amount of them. So this is one of our organization, or our Mushroom 13, or whatever they're called, guys. The thing about this guy, I think we saw him last time, is that when you activate him, he just kind of goes to sleep, and you can't really deal any damage to him. He heals it back almost instantly. And the problem is Goofy and Donald don't attack him. Now, you notice I do have a record on him, which you'd say, okay, that means you beat him, right? Not really. What ended up happening is at 1 minute 40 seconds, he just stands up and goes away. Now, apparently this counts as beating him, but it's not in the time limit. I forget what it is. You gotta beat him within 43 seconds. So we're gonna have to do this a little bit later on. You'll notice I'm not really doing any damage to him whatsoever. So, you might notice that I can deal tons of damage and attack him over and over and over, which means he's perfect to level up Valor form. Every time we attack him... Oh, hey, this is good. Every time we attack him actually does count for Valor form. So we can attack him over and over and over, which makes sense. So this is one of our best ways to do Valor form. The other thing is, though, he's also good for limit form, because limit form, all it cares about is landing the final attack of a limit. Now, the problem is that currently in kind of where we are, we have a problem with doing that, because he doesn't, or most enemies die before the limit finalizes. He doesn't go anywhere, he has plenty of health, so we can just level up on him eternally. I also did get anti-Sora over and over while I was leveling up, because the way anti-Sora works, we'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm also heading towards the 11 anti-Sora achievement. So this guy is useful. That's the sum total of the reason why we're in the Cave of Wonders. I'm not gonna go out of my way to pick up puzzle pieces now, because we're gonna have to go do it later anyways. I'd rather just make that one long slog. From here on out, though, if I see a puzzle piece, I will be picking them up. But I'm not going to go back and try to pick up every puzzle piece right now. We can do that when we go for, you know, the game roundup later on in the series. So where should we level up Wisdom form? Well, I actually have a spot for that too. So one of the things you have to worry about when doing these level ups is where to get your form back, where to get your drive meter back. It's really easy to work on that guy because he just never dies. You can just sit there and beat the crap out of him. And if you want to do the leave, come back thing, you know, where you get drive meter back, you can just, you know, the Cave of Wonders, Chasm of Challenges save points right there. But Wisdom form is something else entirely. We need a little bit of a different thing. We need to kill Heartless, and obviously we can't kill that guy right now, so he's not really good for killing. So instead, we're going to go to Timeless River. Now, later on in the game, there will actually be a better place to level up, at least in my opinion, but for now, Timeless River's pretty decent. And there's two specific rooms that I used to level up, and I got it done reasonably quickly. This is one of them. Mickey's house has a lot of guys that spawn very rapidly, and the reason I like it also is that at this point in the game, because these enemies haven't leveled up yet, which they will eventually, you can kill enemies very quickly using Magnet. So you can very rapidly get rid of pretty much every enemy in here. Once you defeat this room, you can then just immediately leave and go back to Cornerstone Hill. Now, the reason we care about that is that we only have so much time to kill every single one of these enemies. So we need to be able to do our stuff and then leave very quickly, which is why the other room is the wharf. Now, I tried going to other rooms. I tried to go into the fire room, you know, the fire building there. The cars don't die fast enough. I try, and it's too hard to get to Lilliput. It's too hard to get to the construction site. It takes too long. But this room has a good number of really easily be killed Heartless that we can just kind of make our way through and kill really rapidly. So that's why this room is the other room that I work with. And as you can see, these enemies die very quickly. If I actually had mana, I would show you how fast they die to Magnet, but they go down pretty quick at this point in the game. Now, we could go to the waterway here. I believe we have another Mushroom 13 member right here. I don't know what his deal is. Keep attacking until the number counts down. Huh. Not gonna do that right now. But this is, you know, this is another area. The problem is he's there. He may be another way you can level up Valor. If you want to level up Valor right here, there is a good reason to do so. We're not going to see that just yet. Let's go ahead and take out these guys. Yes, I did see the puzzle piece, and as I said, it's convenient to get rid of it, or to pick that puzzle piece up, so we'll go ahead and pick that puzzle piece up right now. Okay, so we have 3 drive. Let's go ahead and pick this up real quick, and I will show you. Oh, hello. Give that to me. Give me the damn piece. I can make this jump. Like, I was jumping over this. Am I seriously not going to be able to pick this up? Are you kidding me? I can't get completely over the tree. I can't get there we go. Okay, got the duality. Is that, are we done with duality? Is that it? Let's go. I just want to check that real quick. Let's see, is duality? Oh, not quite. Okay. That's cool. We do have another piece though, so we'll go ahead and guessing that goes there? I'm assuming that. That looks right. Okay, we're still missing parts. But so the big thing about this is that if we go ahead and just drive into wisdom form, you'll notice we have a really big meter. That's because the wisdom form is leveled up so much. If we drive into wisdom form, if we choose to just open the door and go back to the Hall of the Cornerstone right here, it immediately takes us out of form, but we immediately have full drive meter, which we'll see in just a second. So it's an amazing way to level up. It's really, really useful. See, immediately back into drive meter. So this is, at least for now, the best way I saw to level up wisdom form. Both combining with how many Heartless you can kill very, very quickly, but also exactly how easy it is to refill the drive meter. Okay, so we got one more we have to do, and that's Master Form. Master Form is also very easy. It's just not quite as quick as Wisdom Form is. And that's to go to the Land of Dragons up to the village. So this one is a little bit more trying just because it's not quick. I did research. There's a quicker way to do the Master Form level ups. Unfortunately, we're not going to get it to level 41, which is a good 13 levels from now. But by the time we get there, we're going to need it anyways, so it's not going to be a big deal. So if you go ahead and just run right into this cave right here, remember this is where we were going to fight Shan Yu until it turned out to not work. You know, we run right in here and we can immediately go into Master Form basically as soon as we get in here, right here. Doing so destroys those things, which gives me some immediate orbs. And then we have these things right over here, which will also give me orbs as soon as I finish destroying them. So that gives me some experience. We can then also run right into this room. And then, because these enemies are weakened, we'll just do a quick magnet, and everybody's dead. So that's going to give me some orbs immediately, but we're not actually done. So we'll just go ahead and leave, and continue to make our way out. We could put another blade on Master right now. I probably should. I don't expect to be using Master Form very much, because the only thing I care about is the double jump right there. But, you know, we can go up here to the ridge. And this is the other thing that's important, is that up here on the ridge, we're going to need to kill these enemies real quick. Oh, that's not right. I need to kill these enemies real quick. Up here on the ridge, you know, we have these, which are even more points. Not necessarily these ones right here, but these ones over here. The problem is, because Master Form does immediately home in on our opponents, we do have to kill them first before we can actually get rid of these things. And generally, you can make those combo up, and all of a sudden, you got a fair amount of points. And then you just have to rinse and repeat this over and over and over. The problem is, you basically have to leave the planet and come back to make that work, which is irritating. If you come here, you can just do a quick gather. Do that a couple of times, and that's going to kill all of your opponents up here. And then when everybody's dead, that is a couple more points that you get, I think. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so first of all, we showed off some really easy ways to level up our forms, right? Well, you know, that's one thing. But we also need a very quick way to level up. Because remember, in order to get one of the trophies, I have to hit level 99. Well, it just so happens one of the ways that you could do this back in Kingdom Hearts 1, I believe still works. We're going to find out. We're going to see if I can hit that, There's that one. It's up there. See that one? I have to get some way to get up there. And the problem is the geometry is just not working with me today. So what we want to do is kind of get... I don't know how they intend me to be able to pull this off. Is it this? I mean, is this what they want me to do? No. I think it's with an ability I don't have yet. But I'm kind of... Yeah, I'm kind of confused by this one. Just because I don't think we're going to ever have that level of height. I might be wrong. Okay, let's go over here, talk to the Moogle. Give him all my synthesis stuff. We can now buy the Blazing Shard. We can now buy the Lightning Shard, because we got so many of them. Let's see, got any recipes I want to do? Got the Expert's Ring. Go ahead and do that, I guess. Really giant bonuses to max AP. And now rank B recipe materials cut in half, which is nice. Really nice. I'll go ahead and just do this. Don't get the big experience boost, unfortunately. Could do the Soldier Earring, which I'm gonna do... Oh, I can only use 2, right? Little Serenity and Brightstone, I think. It's gonna be the Fencer Earring, which is gonna be awesome. Or I could do Energy and just do 2 of them. I'd rather do 2 of them. I can't do 2 of them. That's annoying. Now we'll do 1 more of these. Okay. So, that was the point behind all of that. The Fencer Earring is... Oh. Oh. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and give some things. Donald, you can have... No, you don't need that. I do need to give you armor, though, don't I? No, I don't. Goofy needs armor. Here, have that. And let's give you... Soldier Earring. We'll get Goofy boosted up. Okay, so... That's good. Okay, so we were talking about leveling up. That's the next thing we need to do. And believe it or not, I have a place to level up easily, too. Now, this one's kind of funky. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Pride Lands. And we're going to land in the Stone Hollow, which is right next to Pride Rock. Now, as I said, this one's a little bit funky. It's a little bit of a weird thing. So the first thing is I need to take damage. And I need to maintain the damage that I take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily customize you to not use that often. And I want you to not use that often. Actually, I'd like you to just do nothing. Can I make you do nothing? I think by doing Sora attack, I can make you not do things. Okay, so the point behind this is that we want to go upstairs. Up here, up to the peak. And if things are the same as they used to be, they're not. Okay, never mind. Either something changed. I think what might have changed is I think that might not unlock till later. There's usually a bunch of buzzy things up there that you can attack, and there's tons of them. You can level up that way. I don't know if that changed in Final Mix, or we just haven't unlocked that yet. Anywho, okay, so now that I've talked about all that stuff, I'm not going to change everybody back. Nope, technic attack. Okay. Okay. Also, can you... I want to... Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Only in an emergency is the important thing. That way they stop wasting this stuff. Potions are expensive. Ignore the fact that I have a lot of money because I went and farmed for a while, but potions are expensive. Okay, so now we're going to get down to actually getting some stuff done. Because I spent 20 minutes, I spent 2/3 of my time showing you guys how to level up conveniently. So let's return to Hollow Bash and to Ansem Study. You'll notice I'm not allowed to go anywhere else. There may be a reason for that. We need to go back into the computer. That's one thing I wish the game did, is that it allowed me to jump straight in to the computer, as opposed to having to go in here, loading screen, go in here, loading screen. But, whatever. Come on. You can do it, game. Okay, so now we're in. Now, what do we have to do again? I don't even understand. We're just going to leave. We're just going to go out. We're going to go this way. There's a thing I'm supposed to be doing, and I can't remember what it is. But I think we now have enemies out here. Yep. Luckily, we do have a lot of stuff. Wasn't there a... Yeah. Can't reach it. Which is surprising. Oh well, we'll have to get it later. There are ways, I promise. There are ways and means. And it's not way mean. Okay. We're just gonna kind of dig through our guys. We, believe it or not, even though we, ooh, oh my god, look at those drops. Oh my god, that's sexy. You'll understand later when I don't have to do hours of grinding to get that stuff. But yeah, we do need a lot more drops, even though I did farm for a while, even though we did level up a little bit, we do still have a lot we have to do. And we need to go over here. Okay. So we're in the data space. So we need to unlock the door to darkness. Because we have the password. Really? Such a cool keyboard. Now, what I never understood about this is passwords have to be done in an appropriate order. How do they know which order to give all the princesses? Because, like, there's a lot of them. That's a lot of different potential passwords. Those are a really long password. Oh, my God. I mean, Microsoft would still say your password's too weak, but, man, it's a really long password. Uh-oh. Please enjoy a game while the process is running. Oh, no. This one's a very special game. Yeah, this isn't a game. We're about to be attacked. I mean, if you really wanted to, you know, you could level up wisdom and stuff like this, but it's just, it takes so long. Says the person who spent like 4 hours leveling everything up. So we need to do this in order to get all the clusters, which we then will use to freeze the monitors. It doesn't take too long. So we'll do this, and nothing will spawn out of there anymore. I remember last time I did this mission, we had a tremendous amount of trouble with it. Go ahead and freeze that one. I have a dog in my lap that's making my life really difficult. Got a strength increase. We're level 30, which means we kill things a lot faster. And there we go. Let's just kind of ignore all that. And freeze. And Tron got a strength increase. Nice. Oh, we got a maximum HP increase, and Donald got a thunder boost, which is very important. Those AP, you know, you guys, we were talking about all those, like, AP increases that seemed kind of useless a while ago. Now is when the game starts saying, oh, you know those AP? Yeah, you're going to get a ton of that. Now I'm going to have to start crafting AP increases. Which means I'm going to have to start farming the things to do that.
All my functions have been restored.
Yay! Hooray! Uh-oh. I don't think, yeah, I don't think they're happy with me about that.
Finally,
uh-oh.
I have full access to the DTD.
Oh no, we let the boss have it.
My takeover of the system is now complete.
Crap.
I might have anticipated such a simple password.
Simple, you know, multiple names, you know.
What's this? An emergency destruct program for the town. Let's see how it performs.
Oh crap! That's really bad. Really bad.
Program, you changed the password.
There, that should buy us some
It's fast. He came up with a whoops. He came up with a strong level password that fast.
The IO tower.
What do we do?
Kill it.
We've got to protect the user tower.
We go kill it.
Let's head to the tower.
To the tower! Tron learned not just one new ability, actually. He learned several new abilities. That just unlocked, among other things, Tron just unlocked complete compilement. That's his, I don't care about that. Complete compilement is his limit. He also got several new abilities. He got jackpot, he got item boost. I'll be honest, most of his stuff is actually not worth using, but he got a lot of stuff. His limit's really good, though. Which, as a person who doesn't really appreciate limits, that's saying something. That also did just change the encounter tables of this area. Which I believe if we go this way, we start seeing tanks. No? Maybe not yet. I start having trouble keeping track of everything that changes because you actually do end up seeing different encounters fairly frequently. We gotta go this way, by the way. Okay. Let's kill a couple guys. Stones and gems. Oh my god. Okay. Again, normally it would have... Like, I would have had to... Ooh, beautiful. I would have had to farm for, like, hours to get some of this stuff. Could have sworn there was some stuff over here. Gold, lightning stone's worth it. And a lucid gem, nice. I don't think I'm allowed to use this yet. No. Excuse me. Yeah, we're not allowed to use that yet. That's fine. Oh, hey, more guys. Please, give me experience. God, all of this stuff is so good. Like, you don't understand how happy I am to get some of this stuff. Anyways, let's move this way. Hey, look, there's a tank. That's the tank I was talking about, by the way. These big purple things. You might not think they're tanks until you... Ouch, that's my face. Until you see them do this. That's fine. Okay, dead enemies are dead. Into the room with us. I can't remember how you're supposed to learn that you're supposed to do this way. I think it's just a go someplace you've never been before, and that's how you know to go to this room. Also, this room looks cool as hell. Oh, there's the input-output tower. That doesn't look ominous or anything. Uh-oh. Oh, no. The radar says a lot of blinking things are coming in our direction. Okay, one of these is the map, I think. And one of them is the Gaia belt, which is actually a fairly decent armor. There's the map. Goofy. Here. Only reason we hear about it. Okay. Let's go and access the computer. Is that what I do? I'm trying to remember. Do I access the computer? It's been a while. Forgive me. Yeah, let's access the computer. And go to the research lab. I think that's what we do. I'm not sure if I did that right. No, but I didn't do that right. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to stop here. When I come back next time, we'll finish up what's going on there, because we actually have a lot of stuff to do next episode. So thank you for joining me, everybody. When I see you guys next time, we're actually going to get something done. I'll see you soon.